Good evening, everybody. It is May the 8th. I'm glad you could join us this evening. Tonight, we're going to be working on several different things, doing some balanced things and whatnot. So you're going to need to have a pair of weights, a band for your arms, whatever level that you choose to work at with today. And when we go into balance, we're going to use several different little things if you have them. So if you don't have anything, you can do your feet flat on the floor. If you've got a yoga block, we will demonstrate how we can do that so that you can up your game. And if you have a hedgehog, we will demonstrate that so that you can use your game as well. And if you're doing this workout barefooted, we will be using the hedgehog flat side up and not pointy side because that's uncomfortable. So we'll be doing it this way. So if you have either one or both of these and you want to do some challenge, go ahead and bring it. Make sure you have your water because it's getting to be that time of year. Check your floor. Make sure you're aware of everything that is around you. And we will get started. We're going to start with our warm up. So let's go ahead and get moving. Start with a little shoulder roll here. And then forward. And when you go forward, make sure you're pulling those shoulder blades away from your spine. All right, let's just do a gentle bring it up here. You don't want to do anything more than just hold it. Fold and let it go down. Swing it back and then bring this one up. Fold and let it go down. Hands, go ahead and roll your wrists. Put it away. Roll at the elbows and the other way. And then big circles right here in front of you, like you're saying, hello world. Do your best Bob Fosse, right? And then let's go the other way. And go ahead and bring that into going back and forward. Be mindful of your shoulders. All right. Let's do a little heels up, get the quads warmed up. And widen your stance as you do that and take yourself into that one-legged hold. Holding that leg up behind you, good. And we're just gonna switch this to a knee raise and bring it across. Big step. You can use your hands as counter because you're coming across your hip. Nice. Add a little turn. And let's come right here in the center and just do straight up the middle. All right. Shake it out. Warm up your ankles. And the other way. And the other one. And the other way. And if you've got a chair or a wall, I want you to brace your foot, toes up so that you're stretching the back of your leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's do the other side. Just push that foot up. Brace it, stand up nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that same foot back, and I want you to fold your toes and just push. 4, 3, 2, 1. And here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Just march it, shake it out a little bit. First thing we're going to do when the song ends is we're going to go to our wall. We will do 2 push-ups and 2 lunges. So you'll do 2 alternating lunges or 2 same lunges as long as you remember what your pattern is. And here's where you get to challenge yourself on doing your push-ups and doing your lunges. Remember to keep your elbows in and down, hands at the level that you need them to be, whether you're doing them at the wall, at the counter, or at a table. When you're ready, go ahead and go into your 2 push-ups. And then step back into your lunges. I'm beginning with the step back lunge to warm up my calves. And I'm going to step back and push my heel to the floor. I'm going to do this 2 more times. Do my 2 push-ups, step back, and then 1 more time. You do not have to do the same thing I'm doing. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So if you haven't done this with me before, you have some ideas. Push-ups, and I'm going to go into a more traditional step, lunge, and then go into the other one. All right, here, and and here. And if y'all go ahead and keep going, I'll be right back. Okay, 2 push-ups, 2 lunges. It's locked. All right, continue with those. Working household, everybody. Working household. Lunges. A way that you can spice up your lunge is to come up on your toe and do 1 leg at a time, not your lunge, your push-ups. Just make sure you do it on the other one. Good. One, let's do 2 more sets. We have time for 1 more. Step and step and shake that out. Go ahead and grab your band for arms and shake out those fingers. All right. So we're going to do bow and arrow push, which is different from bow and arrow pull. So start by putting the band in your left hand, put your fist on your chest, and however you want to, whether you're using blade, flat palm, your fist even, you're going to push the band straight forward towards me for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now leave everything like it is. Take your fist and put it right over here by your armpit and make sure you're pushing out at 45. So 45 is going to be here and not straight forward and not straight out. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and roll your shoulder a little bit. And then in the same position, you're going to take the fist or your hand out straight to the side. So I'm going to line up this way and turn my hand. I'm going to come straight towards you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring that down, roll that shoulder. Go ahead and do a little bit of a stretch here, being mindful, and come this way. All right, same thing. You're going to put the band in your hand, put the fist on your chest, and we're going to go straight forward with our push. So you're just pushing it away from you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to move the fist over here and go out to our 45. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that shoulder and roll it again. And then we're going to go straight to the side. So make sure you line yourself up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring everything down. Roll that shoulder. And the other way. And then nice, big and up. Big and up. Set this to the side. We're going to come back to it but we're going to do hip hinges next. So we're going to do our hip hinge warm up. All right. Feet apart where you like them to begin with. Then we're going to roll our hips back, tugging our belly button towards the top of our thighs, keeping our lumbar in good position. We want to stretch our hamstrings. So head and neck at neutral. We're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come up for me. And we're going to stretch back down into that because this is our warm up. So hips back. Go a little bit lower. Plant yourself into it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe it up one more time. Shake your legs out a little bit. All right. So if you want to, widen your stance one more time. If you want, if you don't, leave it where it is. We will go into our raise and lower after this point. So we're going to roll back. Make sure your lumbar is in that good position. Let's stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. So focus on what your glutes are doing as you press up with your hips that far back. As you press up, you can feel how your glutes tighten as they come up. They stretch and flex. Be mindful of your knees, that they're in good position. Excellent. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come up for me. Walk your feet in. We're going to give ourselves a little break because this is a fairly long song. Shake it out. Lift your knees and your heels. Whatever order you want to do that in. 4 and 4, roughly. Now, take your feet apart. Take your left foot and do it one step back. Keep your hips right here in the center. So as you take your hips back, there's that unevenness there, but you got to keep this squared. So you're going to sit back into it. So your right leg is where you're going to feel the most. We're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to pulse for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and roll it up. Take your step forward so that your feet are even. And then take that right foot back, that one step. Make sure your hips are even. You're going to be rolling back into that left hip. So roll it back in there. So yes, one knee is forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we count. 10 on our pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Do your heel lifts. Go ahead and give yourself 8 of those. And then our knee lifts. All right. Stretch everything out. So what we're going to do is we're going to repeat the bow and arrow and the hip hinge, but we're going to take it up 2 different ways. On the bow and arrow, what we will do this time is that your left hand will be the pulling hand, your right hand will be the pulling hand, and your left hand is going to be braced. So you'll start with your left hand braced forward, and you will pull back with your other arm. So it's a little different, but we'll do it straight, 45, and to the side, the same dimensions that we're at just previous. So let me stop this one because it's running out. And we'll go back to our previous song. Okay, so your left arm needs to be locked out, straight in front of you, and you're just going to pull the band toward your chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and drop your arm for just a moment. You want to bring it back up to that 45 degree. Be mindful of your elbows. They want to pop. And we'll pull it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to drop the shoulder. Give it that little bit of a roll because that's where we're working right now. With this one arm straight, that's all the shoulder's doing is holding everything. And then you're going to need to line it up so that arm's going to go straight out to the side. You're roughly at your elbow length and you're just going to pull it back towards you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring that down, disengage completely, and just that gentle rolling stretch here. And then roll the shoulder a little bit. Okay. This guy's going to be the straight arm. So you're going to take that straight on out, and you're going to pull this towards you. Ready? 10. This is a short one. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop your shoulder. We're going to take it out to that 45. Get that nice long arm and pull. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it and roll it. All right, get in line. We're going to go straight to the side and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to roll it down. Go ahead and put your band down. Cross your hands and just kind of roll your shoulders in and squeeze it. Tuck your chin for 4, 3, 2, 1. Undo, push it back for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Going to go back to our hip hinges. This is where we're going to bring our weights in. All right, so just go to a neutral stance, and you want to put your weights down with the little flat sides right before your feet. We're going to take our toes up. If you're doing this barefooted, be mindful of that you're pressing into metal without anything between your foot and you. All right, so again, we're going to roll those hips back. The legs are staying relatively straight. And as soon as you feel your hamstrings, we're going to stop. And we're going to hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go ahead and come up. Give it a little shake. We're going to give our hamstrings a fighting chance here and roll those hips back and go into it a little bit more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Another little shake out. We're going to go into it one more time and we will do our pulses from there. So roll into it. Give ourselves 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin our pulse. So just take a nice, gentle pulse there. Make sure your toes are happy campers, that you're protecting your lumbar, tucking that belly button in towards your thighs. Nice and steady, good breathing, good rhythm. Whatever rhythm you choose for yourself, whatever breathing pattern you choose for yourself. Doing this with the toes up causes a lengthening of the muscles. So you need to be careful just with that you're not putting yourself in a position to hurt yourself. And we'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and come up. Do your 4 and 4 on your heel lifts and your knee lifts. I'm going to scoot my weights back just a little bit. And I always recommend that you step in front of your weights and engage from that direction rather than stepping over, because at least then you are set before you try to step up on there. All right. This one tilts your body forward, so you really do have to focus on taking that rear end back to make your counter motion. So your knees and your hips begin together. You want to have some of your weight in your toes. And we're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go right into our pulse again. You want your spine in good position. If you're barefooted, make sure you got those toes splayed out for good balance, good foundation down there. And if you're barefooted, keep the weight balanced between your heel and your toes. Excellent job, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Just a little bit more before we can begin the leg shakeout. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to go ahead and roll it up. Step off. Have a good hip hinge here to pick your weights up. And do the heels and the knees. We'll just keep our weights in hand. Makes it handy. I'm going to do a little roll on my ankles here as well. Okay. We're going to do pass-through lunges, which means you step forward into your lunge, reverse into your lunge, and your foot comes home, and then you do the other leg. What you do with your arms is entirely up to you. So you can curl, you can do front arm raise, you can do a little overhead press, whatever arm thing you think is going to work for you today. But remember, you're going to step forward into your lunge and then push back into your lunge and come home. And then the other leg forward and back and come home. The reason why it's called a pass through is because you pass through the middle without putting your foot down. And at your timing, ladies and gentlemen, the only pattern that you have to be concerned with is your foot pattern. Whatever your arms are doing is totally A-okay. You don't want to use weights? Don't have to use weights. Want to do a little push? Do a little push. Little front arm raise. Little side arm raise if you want. Good. I just realized I wasn't doing the pass-throughs the way I was supposed to be doing them. Shame on me. But if you make a mistake, you keep going, right? Keep moving. Adjust. Adapt. Excellent, guys. Keep your arms simple and your legs in your pattern. One more on each side. And let's go ahead and be done. We're gonna put our weights down. Now, if you have your floor and a block and your hedgehog, let's go ahead and put those down. If you need a chair or a counter to assist, then step close enough to the chair or the counter to assist, or move your chair. We're going to start by balancing just on the floor. So let's go to our right foot. Take your left foot back into kickstand position. Let's just bring it up. And we will do roughly about 15 seconds here. All right. Almost done with our 10 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch to our left foot, so make sure you're into that. You've got soft ankle, soft knee. Kickstand that foot. Get your hands ready for balance. And here we go. For our 15 seconds, I do have a clock, so I'm watching the 15 seconds. Good. And we'll count it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. If you don't have any of these accoutrements or you don't want to use them, then continue doing them with us, just with your foot on the floor. I'm going to pull my block into position. I'm going to put my right foot on it and press into the block and take my left foot up on the toe. Get my shoulders and my upper body ready. If I need to hold on here, I can. And when you're ready for balance, go ahead and pick your toe up. And we'll do our 15 seconds. Good. 5 seconds passed. Put your foot down when you need to. 10 seconds and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step off. Shake your legs out just a little bit. Let's step up onto the block with our left foot. Get all of your weight pressed into it. Keep your knee soft and your ankle soft. Bring your right foot to toe. Hands are ready. And here we go for 15 seconds. And it's okay to be wobbly, guys. Okay, if you have to put your foot down, tap out, that's fine. It's practice, right? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you've got the floor and the block and you want to continue with the block, go ahead and continue with the block. If you've got the little hedgehog, you're going to get your foot planted right on top of the flat side. And you want to put all your weight on it so that the dome kind of squashes in. Okay, go to your balance position. And we're just going to do 10 seconds. Everybody ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, excellent, excellent. Okay, check it out. If you're doing the block or the floor, it's just a 10-second round. Give us a chance to get ourselves set. And ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Awesome. Guys, pick your stuff up off the floor. We're going to go into abs. All right, I'm going to put my chair behind me because we'll need that later, but not right now. Okay. Starting with abs, we're going to be working our obliques and doing some different things, and we are going to bring the chair into it. That's why it's behind me. Bring your fingertips up to your ears. Yes, I've done this one a million times today, but I like this one. So we're just going to lean over. We'll do 10. And it's all about the control in here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and let your arms come down for just a moment. Roll your shoulders because we've done a lot of arm work. All right, so I want you to sit into your hips a little bit. Go ahead and take those fingers back to your ears, and I want you to turn that left elbow forward. We're going to do the same thing. So we'll tick forward towards our knee, come up, and then lean back towards our back pocket. That was 1. We're doing 5 of these. Here, and here, for 2, here, and here for 3, for 4, and this one for number 5. Hands down as we come back to the center. Give yourself a little twisty turny. Fingertips to ears. Angle your right elbow out towards the knee, and we're going to go forward to the knee, up, and left to the back pocket. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, forward and back. And 5. Come to center, arms down, go right into your shoulder roll. We're going to keep with this theme for one more set of things. We're going to roll right into the next song. So go ahead and go to either side of your chair. It does not matter. I'm going to go and put my right foot up first. So you're going to put your foot up. Make sure both feet are facing forward. Well, actually, no. One foot is facing forward and your other's facing out, okay? So they're perpendicular to each other. Your body's facing forward towards them. Whatever. So your body needs to be facing the same way as the seat of the chair. That's all I got to say. Hands up here, fingertips to ears. Going towards the knee, but you're going to go slightly behind it. Ready? 10, 9, so this is a deeper stretch. 8, 7, but it's also for the legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to reorient to the other side of the chair. Remember, you're going to put your foot up. Your foot that goes up is perpendicular, or it's actually parallel to the chair front. That helps you. Your hips are open, and you're facing the same way as the chair front. And you're going to drop your elbow slightly behind your thigh. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and get your foot down. Shake your legs out. A little twisty turning. Sit down on the front edge of your chair. Take your legs out to 45. We're going to take our hands right here to shoulder level. So this is the modification level. So if you're ever not able to do this, this is where you modify. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start in this position going towards our knee and our back pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come to center. Let's do 10 side to side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to orient towards our right knee and do that one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to center. Let your hands roll down. Put your palms face up on your thighs. Let's rock on our sits bones. Careful to lift those hips up. And you can kind of feel the counter to what we were doing earlier, because since you're doing it from the hips up and not from the shoulders down. And let's do our hula. Try to hit all 4 points of that hula, if you will. And then let's stop at the top and go the other way. Focus on getting your belly button to kind of hit those points, okay? Not your head. Try to keep your head relatively center. All right, we're gonna roll forward and then tuck that belly button back And we're going to hold that stretch for 2, 1, forward, and then push back into your lumbar and kind of hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Let's do it one more time. Forward, and then back into that stretch for 3, 2, 1. All right, come forward on your chair, hold on to the back of it, come up on your toes, and I want you to take your knees down and to the side, bring them up, down to the side. So you're trying to stretch through here just a little bit, and you're stretching your toes and your ankles because you're on your toes, and you have to move it. And I didn't want us to go all the way to the floor with this one. All right, right leg here, left leg out. So you kind of have to move yourself so that you can have that long leg without the chair digging into you, okay? And we're just gonna not fall off our chair. Roll forward over the bent leg and hands down towards the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to the knee. You're gonna take the same hand out towards the toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Bring both legs in, reorient to the other side of your chair, keeping one leg bent and one leg straight. Here we go, forward and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up and take that arm long here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Center yourself on the chair. Let's go ahead and grab our chair back. Roll your shoulders back. Take your chin long for me. We're doing the long press stretch in our spine here and in our shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide your hands down, rock a little bit to get everything reset. And you guys, thank you very much for joining me tonight. We'll catch you on the flip side.